Good morning, Spash Base. It is I, the Grand Poobah Spash Grand Poobah of your heart. Now, when we left off last time, if I could just speak properly, we were about to enter Tesla City. Well, let's do it. Tesla City. The city is modern and meticulously built. A tall tower emits a constant barrier of lightning, deflecting the incoming snow, but nobody comes out to greet us. Thunder unleashed. Whoa, look at that thing. That's awesome. Able minds and bodies will prevail over the cold, reads the slogan over the entrance to Tesla City. A tall central tower shines in the blue glow of electric discharges, which form a protective dome over the town. But something went wrong here. There are charred bodies lying in the streets, and the stench of burned material taints the air. We saw a lightning streak from the tower hitting a building and leaving a gash on its roof. Shall we risk it? Let's risk it. We entered the city. We've seen a thing or two in our lives, but nothing has ever frightened us as much as this blasted lightning. Until we figured out how to switch it off, that is. Now we'll be able to establish an outpost here. Alright, perfect. I'm sure a technological place like that would be of great use to us. Let's send you guys to this dreadnought landing, shall we? And how are you guys going over here? Still head to the observatory. Let's see if we can find out if there's anything to learn, that is. Tell you what, we're gonna go to steam level 1 because we just don't need to be at 2 right now. Build an outpost. Alright, so this outpost will deliver a steam core every day. Just one. So we're gonna try and see if we can raise that ratio by speeding up the outpost teams. 5 days left, 15 Londoners. Let's really pile on that hope. Yeah, 12. We're good. I think we're doing pretty well, guys. Other cities may have fallen, but not London. It's impossible. I don't know about that. A huge ship has been dismantled here. Only its massive keel plates remain under the ice. Railroad tracks lead south. Let's explore. Oh, that's cool looking. We found a piece of hull plate bolted to a boulder. It's engraved with the following inscription. In the year 1886, the American expedition aboard Hephaestus landed here in the search of a haven from the global glaciation. Global? May God preserve the souls of our fellow countrymen who perished on the way aboard our sister ship, Prometheus. So there's another ship. Research station, ice corridor. Let's go down this ice corridor first, and we'll loop back on the way home. I think that's the wisest route to take. Is there anything left in adaptation? No, let's do this first. Shrines. Praying at shrines will give people the strength they need to take on various arduous tasks every day. Raise the hope of people working nearby, increase efficiency. Yeah, let's do that. Certainly. Let's just really pile it on here, you know? Well, there's our 3, but we'll need more. At last, somewhere to say our prayers in peace. So much to do, we really need to be reminded to pray. I mean, you can get busy. It's hard to remember, but it's always worth remembering. We'll upgrade our steel works. Oh, he's reached the observatory. Something's amiss at the observatory. Snow covers the precious instruments, and the dome is open, letting out a thin scallop of steamed clams. Letting out a thin column of smoke. Someone's inside. The sun is dimming. Instead of astronomers, we are met by some of our lost people. They explained that they came here for help, but found everyone gone. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight cannot be explained solely by the fouling of atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. The sun is dimming. Well, let's take the survivors with us. We have something. We can always use more hands, and plus there are some of the people from our convoy. We owe it to them. A breath of hope. Sir, the people have started leaving personal charms, beads, and written prayers at shrines as votive offerings. It seems it helps them to keep their spirits up in these trying times. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's wonderful. That's always really good to hear. The shrines have been built. Oh, I forgot we built a factory. Let's employ that. Resource depot upgrade researched. Okay. That'll let us hold more supplies. But what we really need right now is an infirmary. And during the night, we'll upgrade that. Ah, the ice corridor. We're following the wide corridor of crushed ice that the American dreadnought Hephaestus left in its wake. A triumph of engineering. We marvel at the thick slabs of ice that have been crushed and swept aside by the American dreadnought Hephaestus. Soon we might be able to learn how it managed to accomplish such feats. We can see a huge silhouette in the distance, which might be a sister ship, Prometheus. Alright, let's go. Head to the icebound dreadnought. Four days. We're running short on time. We got 10 people left. I think we can do it, though. I'm not worried. Alright, they're back. So let's send them back out. Send them to this gloomy cave? That was hard to say for some reason. Another law. Yeah, ceremonial funerals. So basically, if someone perishes, the hope lost will be halved, which is very helpful. Oh, went down overnight. Our dead ones deserve no less. Couldn't agree more. Every sacrifice should be honored. I wonder if our captain really has a plan. I have a plan, don't worry. I mean, you can worry if you want. I won't stop you, but you know, it's just going to cause you heartache in the long run. Most of the machinery aboard the USS Prometheus has been dismantled and taken away. The massive steam hammer used to split the thickest ice lies broken by the ship's bow. A hammer? Cool. Calculating genius. The dreadnought is stripped of its useful machinery, but its hulk contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost here. On the bridge, we found a log with Tesla's last orders. Transfer all supplies and able-bodied survivors aboard Hephaestus. Take the amputees only if you have prosthetics attached to make them useful. Oh goodness, that's a bit heartless, isn't it? Well, we'll take the supplies and keep moving. Right vehicle. I like the way it looks at daytime. Seems peaceful almost. There we go. Ah, the infirmary has been researched. Next, we need to raise this efficiency so we can go to stage 2. Because this temperature is about to drop overnight. And that's not going to be good for us. We'll build 2 infirmaries. The gloomy cave. The cave is or was inhabited There's a number of footprints leading to its entrance. We should check to see if there's still someone alive up there. Oh my goodness. Beset by beasts. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from a cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one. We can't abandon them. Let's attack them. Oh no. We had to help the survivors. When our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the cave joined them, and together they drove the beasts away. Unfortunately, the scouts did not make it. The people they saved set out towards our city, guided by a map made by the scouts. Well, alright. They will be honored. Now go. We have a new team. Head out to that crash site. That should be where we came from, I think. If I remember correctly. Perfect. Improved heaters. Yes, I think that shall do quite nicely. Do we have enough to employ? Let's wait until we have enough people. Someone died. That's okay. Wrecked vehicle. We found the wreck of some sort of vehicle. We can salvage some parts from it. Alright. All disassembling the wreck to salvage what we could from it. We found a hidden cache of supplies. Is it cache or cache? I like cache. We found a hidden cache of supplies. Let's take it. Damaged snowcat. Alright. Still some Londoners left with 3 days. We seem to be doing quite alright with food. Might have to build some resource depots soon. Start building up our supply of it. Oh! If they'd left, they would have died. We all stay together. No more division. We are one society. We are united again. No matter the cost, we couldn't let the Londoners leave. We did the right thing. Well done. We are united. The last of the Londoners have finally seen the folly of their plan. No one wants to leave the city anymore. We've won a hard-fought victory over fear and despair. The tragedy of Winterhome crushed our hope, but not our spirit. We now stand united, once again, stronger than ever, in the face of an uncertain future. Well done. We did it, everyone. Good job. Could not have done it without all of your help, I think. Oh, don't worry, the captain has a plan. Let's celebrate with a ceremonial service and a sermon. That should serve to lighten our spirits even more. Well, look at that. Our hope is all the way up. How far away are these? Okay, cool. So they'll make it on their own, I think. Oh. I was ready for you. I hope I was ready for you. I might not have been ready. Oh good, I was. That could have been bad. Takes a little time to get back to normal, I guess. This used to be a large snowcat. Its steam turbine must have exploded, turning into a heap of junk. That could have happened. We found some supplies inside the wreck. We'll surely find a good use for them. Let's take them. Lots of steel. Ooh, a supply depot. I think we're starting to hit our stride, everyone. That's not operating at all, is it? Ah, they're here. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the city. I didn't notice that the sounds changed when you clicked on things. That's cool. Ah, they made it to the crash site. That's where our expedition was split up when our vehicles crashed during a snowstorm. Some of our precious supplies should still be there. The fate of the forgotten. There are plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the rest of our friends. They're tangled together, like they were hugging to find the last bit of warmth they could. We can do nothing for them now, not even bury them, only honor them. Let us return. No, we'll send you out to this research station so these guys can get home. I think this is fair. Another amputation. Let me see. Turn on the heater. It costs coal, but do what we must. Ah, I like that sound. A new automaton. Turn off that heater. You guys aren't needed there anymore. And we'll integrate them a little bit better. Supply depot. The shack is falling apart, but its contents still have some value to us. A hidden stash. Cache. We'll head over towards the frozen pond now. Book of Laws. Wonder. Oh yeah. Prosthetics. Everyone wants to contribute to the survival of the city. If we can bring amputees back to full fitness, we should do it. Let's do it.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Build it.
Night is coming. Put down.
Prosthetics might be expensive, but for many of us, they're priceless. I wonder... Huh. Alright, research station with you. Alright, we're gonna increase the work hours on those two. A distinct spot in Frostland. It can be used as a waypoint for further exploration. Frozen Pond. Okay. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. Okay. How about to that research station? I hope we get homeless. Oh well. That's an easy fix, I suppose. At least in our current state it is. Unexpected guests. Captain, a group of exhausted survivors has reached our city. From their frantic explanations, we know they have come a great distance, and many of them perished along the way. The phrase, "doom is coming," keeps being repeated, and they say many more refugees are following them. They're begging you to help them, sir. We will help them. We will. We must. Okay. This just got a bit more complicated, didn't it? Let's get some steel and research the next tier. That way we can get a third scout team. The last discovery. Inside the ransacked station, we found Tesla's audio diary. A voice speaks. All of the observed changes, like suns dimming, volcanic ash could not have caused such cooling. But what if the huge quake of 1887 in Patagonia was an asteroid strike? There's shouting, crashes, and then silence. Numerous tracks lead from the door towards the mountains. A cave hideout. Actually, I'm going to send you home. We need you there. Sir, an engineer is asking for a day off to study an automaton closely. The automatons can be improved. They may be the pinnacle of our technology, but if we learn how to make them, we surely learn how to make them better. If I take a closer look with any machine, I can adjust it to improve its performance. Should it be any different with them? All right, I'll allow it. Just don't yell at me again. Goodness. All right. Additional scouts. Let's get that done really quickly if we could, please. We climbed up to the cave. A lone stone wall stands across its entrance. Behind it, we can see several men. A few tired men. As we approach the cave, its inhabitants pull out rifles and take positions behind the wall, barring the entrance. They are in bad shape, weak from malnourishment and illness. Talk with them, or attack them. I don't foresee this happening either way very well. Let's try talking to them. Nothing like small talk. Seeing that we have no ill intentions, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventor after expelling him from his own city. We buried Tesla's battered body in the cave and are heading home with these poor wretches in tow. Sounds good. I set these guys to 24 hours because our coal supplies are not turning out as well as I would have liked. Uh-oh. Death from overwork. One of our people died suddenly during our emergency shift. We don't know what happened, but it's likely it was a heart attack. Oh, goodness. And emergency shifts for the day. Alright, you've done enough work, gentlemen. Alright. You'll understand why I needed that so quickly very soon. Good. It's warming up. We can turn off most of these heaters, I think. Save more coal that way. All right. Streamlined automatons. That might be our next goal. Running from the storm. A huge crowd of people has reached the city. Many of them are sick. They say some kind of enormous weather anomaly is coming our way and that they'll perish without our help. We never have survived. Thank our lucky stars that the polar explorer Nansen warned us about the disaster and told us to evacuate. Please, let us in. All right, everyone come in. But take care. want to overwhelm my people. Can't have them freaking out. There's sure to be more of them behind. So we might as well prepare a few beds. Scouts have returned safely to the city. Perfect. So we'll send you guys out to meet those refugees over there. And immediately create another set of scouts. Test subject needed. Sir, the engineer working on the automaton project is back. He wants to borrow one. I'm close to a breakthrough. I just need an automaton for a day, and I believe I'll be able to propose specific modifications that will raise their performance permanently. Can't afford it. Let's give him one. That's why we made this extra one up here. So now he can just use that one instead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? Faster outpost teams, that'll be good. Is there anything left we want to do over here? I don't want to do superfood additives. I don't want to do a dueling law, because then we'll have people beating each other with wrenches. And I don't want to do anything else in purpose, because we're good over here. Alright, I think we're doing kind of okay right now. Let's build a few infirmaries, though. Okay. Yeah, let's research this steam coal mine. We're definitely going to need that if we're going to survive. Alright, good job. They have returned. Okay. Let's build a few resource depots in the meantime, too. Well, we have the resources to do so. There we go. Build a few more houses. Because who doesn't need another house, you know? I have a feeling it'll come in handy for us. The second wave. Another huge group of refugees has arrived. They're in even worse condition than the previous one. Many of them victims of frostbite. They talk about a huge storm coming from the south. Nansen led us north because of his years exploring the Arctic taught him to survive here using natural resources. Nobody could have guessed what was coming, though. Should we let them in? Only the... Oh no. Oh no. I hit the wrong one. I didn't... Oh. I didn't mean to... Oh, I feel bad. Oh. Oh, cheese and crackers. Hold on. Can we... What day are we on? We're on day 24? Yeah. Let's do that the right way. Yeah. Let's not... Goodness gracious. How cruel would that have been? To have been just like, nah, just the healthy ones. Goodness. I think we built like 6 resource depots over here. We'll do 8. Goodness. That was cold-hearted. For future reference, right-clicking also selects in this game. So... be wary of that, I guess. Okay. Alright, I think we're back up to where we were. I don't know. That might not be worth it up there. We'll store a lot of raw food this way. Ooh. Alright. We already know what this says. Everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome. Yeah, that was never the other. That was never any other way than that. Don't worry about it. Alright. Oof. That could have been really mean. I'm glad we didn't make that choice in the first place. Nah. Don't tell them, guys. If you tell them, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll be embarrassed. And wood. Okay. And since they seem to be coming from this direction, we'll go ahead and send out a few people out here so they can sort of meet them halfway, I guess. I'll take you off of extended shift. Alright, steam coal mines. Most excellent. Most excellent, dudes. And this will take a little bit of time, but don't worry. Steam cores needed. Sir, the engineer working on the automaton project sent in his report. He broke the automaton he borrowed, and now he wants a steam core. The damage hasn't been for nothing. We can fix the broken machine, and on top of that, we can now adjust the automatons to make them work faster. The engineer's busy now, but he said he's onto something, quote, really exciting. We'll give him a steam core. Alright. Just because we have two of them right now, you know. Okay. Generator power 2. Upgrade researched. Okay. Cold homes. Let's heat some homes. Okay. Steam hub range. Get that research in there, and we'll upgrade that since it's off times. And we should be able to afford another steam tower. Okay. Alright, that worked. And we'll send that third automaton over there. The third group of refugees is here. They're on the verge of collapse, exhausted from their journey and by tending to the gravely ill and injured with them. Their leader, Nansen, he isn't there. He's not among them. We're evacuating everyone we can, but many stay behind with those that were too ill to travel. Nansen among them. God have mercy on us all. The great frost is coming. Shall we let them in? Yes, of course. Everyone's welcome. What looms ahead? Sir, now we can see clearly what the refugees are running from. The great frost is coming. We have to prepare. Our scientists say they can calculate the severity of the storm from their observations. They just need a day or two to prepare their instruments and install them in the beacon. Alright. Oh my goodness. That's wonderful. Okay. So we'll just send them to these places. That's why we had them out there. Okay, let's check on our coal. Yeah, we're good. Good job. Okay, you three. I think we should build another cookhouse.
There's plenty to do.
Now, didn't they say there's... Yeah, there it is. Alright, so we'll just wait for the steel to arrive. Get that researched. And ice crevasses. We found the dying people in Nansen's refugees told us about. They're sheltering in the ice crevasse. These people are on their last legs. Despite taking shelter in an ice crevasse, many of them suffer from heavy frostbite and hypothermia. We can still help them if we act quickly and bring them to the city. They can't stand on their own, and some can hardly speak. Yes, bring them. Quickly. Glad we built these. It could have been bad. Snow burrows. A group of barely alive people hiding in several burrows dug into piles of snow. All these people are deathly ill. It's a wonder they're still alive. Their snow burrows are only a little less freezing than the surrounding icy wasteland. They won't last a day if we don't help them right now to the city. Yes, bring them. We have to help everyone we can. It's our duty. Honor. Alright. You're being sent right back out. Camp Vulcan. Go. Deep hollow. The terrain drops suddenly here into a deep hollow. There are wounded people and dead bodies at its rocky bottom. A long way down. Those people must have fallen into this hole while escaping the oncoming storm. At least half of them didn't survive the crash, but it seems we could rescue the wounded. That is, if we strap them to our sleds and bring them to our city quickly. Naturally. Hurry. Alright. We need another automaton built. And I think here is a good time to reach our another break. We will see you next time, and next time I think we'll try and end this game. Remember, stay hydrated, drink your 8 glasses of water, and your Grand Puubah loves you. You have an excellent day. See you next time in episode 5.